So beautiful. We have it. We have it on a swivel, right? And we can turn it just a little bit at a time. As the light changes, you have this incredible variation of lights and shadows, changes of form, changes of angles. I wish we could. Wish I could afford a cast like this. And the original is at the Hermitage in Russia. So, but we do have a beautiful copy at the Academy. So let's try. Oh, what's going on? Sorry, there's a chat going on. Oh, okay, Susan. Okay, that's fine, Susan. Thank you for letting me know. But you can hear me fine, right? You can hear me fine, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, if we look at this, it's quite complicated. It's quite a complex bundle of angles and volumes and light and shadow. So instead of using the main vertical, remember last week we used the main vertical, right? So it was a simpler, relatively simpler cast subject. The main vertical helped us to find a few landmarks along just one vertical that we could use as reference. In here, finding the main vertical is a little bit problematic. So we could, right, but I rather use just the envelope method without the main vertical. So to do that, and now sadly I see that my computer is a little bit slow, right? Zoom is a little bit slow. If you guys can turn off the videos, it might help, right? We're gonna use, I still see the videos, guys. Can you turn them off? There you go.
No, it stopped it.
It's catching up now.
Better?
Yeah, it's catching up now. It's catching up. I see my hand moving faster than I usually do. So, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the envelope. So we're gonna start to find. We're gonna find the maximum width and the maximum height, right? Or find the relationship between the width and the height. So I take my pencil. So this pencil, the lead holder, are really useful because you can use them also as a measuring tool. You can extract some of the pencil, slide it out, and then have a longer measuring tool. So let's see. Find the small measurement first, right? The small widest measurement, which is, I would say, between here and here. See that? Here like that. So I take this measurement in here, and then I see how it fits into the height. I look at the height, so from here, and luckily, see what it gets to the foot here. So what we could do, we could draw a square. We could draw a square that contains this, right? That's going to be the envelope of the upper part of the body of the boy. And there we could eyeball it, or we could simply see later, once you're blocked in the square, how is this relating to the total height, which could be probably a quarter or a fifth of the total height. So it's blocked in a square, right? Let's block in a square. That gives us the maximum height and maximum width of this block.
Should we use the lightest pencil?
I would use, no, you could use a 2B. We can start with B or 2B, right? B or 2B. So we block in the width, right? We establish the width. And then, actually, I gotta make it a little bit, no, this is fine. Establish the width, right? Totally arbitrary. And then I take the height, put it here, right? So that's a height. So it's gonna be a ratio height to width, right? Actually, I could make it a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna add some here and some there, right? I just, as we go, right? Should be somebody else on. Just check it, keep checking my phone. Oh, Abby, you're in. Susan, you get the microphone not working. Carol, here. Okay, good. Just checking because I received your email, answering my email. Okay, so So now I have the height and the width, right? I mean, yeah, the height which is a square, and then I know the this is the envelope that contains this part in here, right? So now let's see how big is this portion here from the base of the pedestal to here. We could eyeball it, right? So let's practice. Let's eyeball. I would say it's about here, right? About here, and the foot ends about here, right? And then so we see how good we are at approximating, right? This is kind of almost the same level as that. We could kind of block it down straight like this. So that's gonna be the pedestal, right? Let's see now if we guess it properly. You take this measurement in here, and you see how many times it fits into the height. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 4 and a little bit, right? But 4 is at the level of that, right? But 4 and a little bit. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little bit. It could be a little bit more, right? Because it was a little bit higher. So let me do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the head sticks out, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the head sticks out, but a little bit more, so that I think this would be a better guess, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I used the. So what I did, I estimated this measurement in here. Actually, first I estimated, right? I blocked it in. I just estimated this measurement here. Then I want to see if my estimation was correct. So what I did, I took now I measured, right? Meaning first I decided to measure, to draw, estimate, and then to measure. Now I'm going to make sure that my estimate was correct. So I'm measuring this bit. This you got 5?
Yeah.
1, 2.
The foot from the top of the head.
4 and 4 and a little bit less than half I have. Let's do it again. I guess depend if you measure from the base of the foot or from here. So let's see from here, right? From the base of the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and a little bit more than a half. But I have about 4.5. But whatever measurement you have, use that, right? So now, what we can do, we can see where is the widest point, right? That would be the widest point. And we're going to see what it is in relation to the total height. And it looks like this measurement here, right, is slightly bigger than this measurement in here. So it's not halfway down. So let's measure it. Let's measure. Let's not eyeball it. So I look at the knee here, and then I take this measurement here. And then I compare it with that, and I see that, yeah, the lower half is a little bit bigger than the upper half. So estimate here, right? And then take this measurement from the base of the pedestal and see if this one here, oh, way too much, right? So a little bit lower here, maybe a little bit lower here, right? And now I see that this and this, right? So I'm missing the part this much of a measurement. Let's see if I have the same ratio. Yeah, more or less, right? More or less. So I think I like this more. So that is where the knee here, this knee here is, right? So blocking the knee here, right? And now I want to see where is this, because I want to come down with the leg, right? Like this. Blocking down the leg like that. Do you guys see? Should I make it darker? So let's see now, where is this? I'm going to look at this space in here, right? And it's about, what is that?